Hey Lions, welcome back to my channel and Merry Christmas. When this video goes up, this should be the day of the Great Conjunction. This should actually be on Monday the 21st. If I am wrong, I apologize. But today I am back doing another pick a card for you this Christmas week. And we are going to be looking at what is currently manifesting for you and what blessings are coming for you. Obviously, we've had a crazy year that is 2020. There's been a lot of shifting, there's been a lot of change, there's been a lot of healing. It's been a crazy year, so I thought as we end 2020, I thought I would do like a nice little uplift and pick a card of what it is that you guys are manifesting, what blessings are coming in for you guys. So I have three well, not three piles, I have three cards for you to choose from to see which ones you are drawn to. Spirit told me to use the major arcana, so I chose the three that stood out to me the most for each pile. So pile number one is the Fool, pile number two is Temperance, and pile number three is Strength. So as always guys, do what you need to do to get in the zone. The timestamps are going to be in the description box and in the comment section. And if you're watching this the week of Christmas, then Merry Christmas in advance. I should have a numerology video going up soon, depending how the editing goes over the next couple of days. That should be going up on the Monday. If not, it should be up pretty soon. Yeah, and I'll have another pick a card come in on Tuesday, I think it is, which will be all about what to expect in January 2021. So without further ado, I'm going to get into the piles now. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in your reading. Hey pile one, welcome to the reading. So if you guys picked the Fool, then this is your reading. So what I'm really picking up, like straight away when I was shuffling, I just felt like really tense, and then all of a sudden it lifted. Like as I was shuffling and I was getting into the pile, I felt anxiety, I felt restricted, I felt like there was a weight literally on my shoulder. And then as I was shuffling and getting into the energy, I just started to feel very light, very carefree. And it's funny that when I looked at the back of the deck, guys, that's why I've actually added the back of the deck in. I had the Eight of Swords here, right? The Eight of Swords talks about restrictions and being held back, and I really feel you felt like that for some time in the past, like even maybe some of you now, because we do have imprisonment at the top here as well. We do have the card of imprisonment, so I do feel like there's been something that's been restricting you for some time that you've been trying to get out of. For some of you guys, that actually highlight in a job. For some of you guys, it's something to do with money, and some of you guys, it's actually a relationship that's been restricting you, and some it's just like a mindset. It's just a mindset. When you look at this card here, guys, the Eight of Swords, when you look at her, she's tied up, but she's tied up with ribbon, and it's quite loose, so she can get out if she really needs to. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I feel like there's something that you've mentally been stuck on for some time. I don't know whether it was because you guys were healing from something, or something had to run its course to tell me karmic. Maybe there was a karmic lesson in it for you to learn. I do feel some of you guys have been doing some deep healing, and you've just kind of been caught up in that and releasing. And guys, I know exactly how that feels when we release. We literally, it takes out so much energy in our body that we don't even feel like we can get up and even do anything. Like for me, when I was doing my releasing, when I was doing my shadow work, I had to take a week off and turn my phone off for a week and not see anybody, because my whole body felt dead. Like my emotions, everything, I went into like a void state. So I know exactly how that feels. And what I'm seeing, the blessing that's coming in for you, is you guys are walking away from any restrictions. The fact that you picked the Fool card has not surprised me at all. But what I'm actually seeing is you've done so much inner work. I feel like in the past there was a lot of because they're showing me stormy weather. There was a lot of emotions, a lot of erratic emotions. I feel like you guys are quite sensitive. You guys may be like a life path too, or you guys may just have a lot of like water in your chart, a lot of Cancer, a lot of Pisces. You guys are quite sensitive, and I feel like you pick up on energies around you. You're very empathic, but when you go through your lessons, you don't just feel them like a normal person. I'm actually hearing a lot of you guys at 8th houses. You have a lot of planets in the 8th house, I'm hearing. But when you guys learn a lesson, you don't just learn it on the surface, like it cuts you deep, you know. And I feel like there's been a lot of erratic emotions that have been going on, and what I'm hearing is you're sailing into karmic waters, and karma waters, and they say that as they point me in the direction of this card here, positive movement forward. That's another reason why I wanted to bring that into focus as the back of the deck, because I really do feel like you're walking into a new chapter in your life right now. And it's not even a case of walking, I literally see you skipping in, fluttering in. That's how they're making me feel. Like, and I know obviously we're coming out of winter soon and we're going into spring, but us as humans, we go through our own winter internally and come into spring. And I feel like you are moving into a new karmic phase in your life where there's a lot of fruition, because you did your part. They're saying you released, you worked on what it was that needed to be worked on. And it's funny that we have the King of Cups here, guys, because I feel like you're moving into this new phase with a very stable mindset. There's not a lot that can get past you. There's not a lot that you how can I explain this? You've gained a lot of wisdom, but I feel like you've been doing something with your emotions, or maybe grounding yourself into your physical body so that you are more controlled with your emotions and who you are. They're making me feel like you've released and healed a lot of wounds, so they are no longer affecting your future. You went and did that dirty work so that they didn't affect your future, so that you can move in to a new karmic phase with no restrictions to be able to manifest accordingly. I feel like you've done that, and the reason that I'm saying that, guys, is we have the Magician here. You know, the Magician, he not only has the wand, but he has the sword, he has the cup, and he has the pentacles, guys. He has everything that he's gained and learned, and he has all of that wisdom, and he's ready to create something. And I see you guys creating something and having that strength to create something in this new phase that's coming in. And I just feel like this new phase is a very secure phase. I don't know whether you guys are gonna have like I don't know whether you guys are like going to buy a house, or you guys are going to come into money, or you guys are starting a business and seeing it come into fruition. This is a building number. I don't know, some of you guys are learning some courses. I'm hearing some of you guys are actually getting into astrology. Some of you guys are going to pass your driving test, I'm hearing. That just came through, something to do with a car. Or maybe you guys are going to have a car, be gifted a car, buy a car, something like that. But they're really showing me the 4th house. Like, I really do feel like you guys are building something and finding security. I feel like the past, I'm going to say year to 2 years they're taking me to, you guys have felt like your feet went on the ground. I feel like some of you guys have actually gone through a spiritual awakening that's just taken you from one phase to the other. But I really do feel like you're going to start to feel like your feet are on the ground, and a lot of blessings are coming in. And I do feel like in the next year, you guys are going to run into some sort of soulmate. If this isn't a romantic connection, it is going to be a friendship for you guys. I am being told that you guys are going to run into a connection that is going to be very fruitful for you, I'm hearing. And again, with the Page of Wands, like, I feel like some of you guys actually have done so much karmic work. You're looking towards the future now, and I feel like some friends may have fallen away, or some relationships may have fallen away, and it's almost like you're looking to the future that is like a blank slate. But some of you are getting a little bit nervous. You're like, oh my god, like, where on earth do I go from here? But Spirit's saying, don't look at that like fearful. You have the pen in your hands now. Like, that is that's a blessing. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's nothing restricting you anymore. You create what comes next. You know what I mean? How are you going to create that? And I feel like it's going to start by bringing in some sort of stable foundation, guys, because we have Taurus. Taurus is all about security. Taurus is all about wealth. I do see some of you guys building something that will lead to great wealth later on down the line. I don't know whether you guys are starting a YouTube, music, writing. There's some sort of project that you guys are going to start and really reap the rewards of. If you guys have already started a project, you're going to reap the rewards of it very soon. And if you guys are thinking of starting one, I see that being very fruitful for you. Listen to the voice of your soul, I'm hearing. And again, with the Sun card, and we have the solar plexus, and we see this lovely little boat like going across this the sea into that sunlight. I just see you guys getting this outburst of creativity. You know, the Sun is ruled by Leo. That's creativity, that's self-confidence, that's self-empowerment. I feel like you're stepping into that, and I feel like you guys haven't felt like that for some time, but that was just because you were healing, Spirit is saying. You know what I mean? When we heal, we don't feel the best because all of those wounds are coming up to the surface. It can make us feel weak. But you guys I'm hearing the storm is over. That's literally what I'm hearing, guys. And the fact that, to clarify imprisonment, we have privileged lady. Like, you guys are stepping out of a time where you were going through a lot, didn't have a lot of money, had a lot of shortcomings, and you're coming into this energy of the privileged lady. Something's gonna happen. your luck is shifting, is basically what I'm being told. Your luck is shifting. Something is going to happen that is very fated for you, but it's going to bring you a lot of joy, a lot of abundance, a lot of manifestation. There is something that you're thinking about right now that you're wishing for, and I see it coming to fruition. I see you manifesting it in. For some of you guys, it's a new job. Again, they're taking me to projects, and for some of you guys, it is a relationship. But in regards to relationships, Spirit's saying to take your energy off looking for love and put it on yourself, because I do feel for a lot of you guys watching this, you are going to find love following your soul purpose, and when you're completely endowed in that, when you're completely focused on that, is when this person's going to come in. You know, I don't feel like when you're still searching for this, I don't feel like it's going to come in then. Of course, be open and manifest what it is that you want and welcome it, but like, don't make it the be all and end all and feel incomplete without it, because I'm hearing for a lot of you guys, the more you embark on this journey of finding yourself and finding your light. Look at this girl looking at the light, traveling towards the sun. We have the sun here, we have the solar plexus. I really do feel the more you focus on that and that bright energy is when somebody's going to come in for you. You know what I mean? Because you're meeting that vibration. And we have the autumn card, release the old and rest. So with that being there, guys, I really do feel like a lot of the past that even maybe now watching this, you may still be focusing on. You may still be worrying about somebody from your past. I'm actually hearing there's like a karmic situation or relationship that you guys have been focused on or worrying about or being upset about. That was actually coming up for you to release. And I actually see over the next couple of weeks to months, well, not even months, I'm hearing weeks, like this is going to like phase out. Like, you're not going to be thinking about it so much. You're going to be able to let it go. I feel like that is going to be some sort of shift that is going to be taking place for you as well. And the love cards that I actually pulled, guys, was release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So I do feel like some of you guys are letting go of energies from the past, even friendships from the past, relationships from the past. You've really done that work, but I feel like something's coming to the surface for some of you where you are thinking of somebody from the past, and I do feel like something's going to reach a resolution. That is what I'm hearing. But Spirit actually telling me just beware of old people coming back and telling you what you want to hear, because sometimes when the universe has something new for us, sometimes the universe can test us to see if we're really ready for it. So be careful about old energies trying to come back. You know what I mean? That's come through. And the last card we have, guys, is love yourself first. So I really do feel like the more you love yourself, the more you put your energy into yourself, the more that you know, make your bread, spray your lovely perfumes, put some makeup on if you fancy it, like put some nice cologne on, like, I don't know, get a nice plant. You know what I mean? Water your plants, take care of yourself, and take care of, I'm hearing your home space. There's something about you guys, you feel very good when like everything's in its place, your home is in place, your home looks good, or your bedroom looks good. Like, I'm actually hearing that. Some of you guys may have Venus in Libra, or maybe like your moon in Libra or Libra rising. You like things to be quite aesthetically pleasing, and there's something about smells. Maybe you guys are getting into essential oils as well, but I'm hearing the more you take care of the home and feel like everything is nurtured and put into order at home, I feel like that's when you guys are going to feel good and be able to manifest a lot better and come into that vibration so that your manifestations can come in for you. And I do see a lot of light coming in for you, and the blessing that's coming in for you guys is there's a lot of groundedness coming, there's a lot of fresh energy coming in, there's a lot of there is abundance in regards to some sort of finances or an idea that is going to bring you money that is going to come in over the next couple of months. But what's really coming in is that you're feeling free from restrictions, you know. And I feel like for some of you guys, you are still in the water now, still healing, but I see it really fading away, you know. That's how they've made me feel. So that's all I have for you guys, pile number one. I really hope that you enjoyed. I'm sending you guys lots of love. Merry Christmas. And I'll see you guys in my next video, hopefully. So thank you guys for watching. Hey, pile number two, welcome to your reading. So we are currently taking a look at what blessings are coming in for you guys. So I think it's pretty obvious to say, considering we have the Lovers card here twice, I do see a significant love connection coming in for you guys over the next couple of months. To be honest with you guys, I've done pile 1. It was the same, talking about a shift coming in, and it's probably going to be the same for pile number 3 as well, to be honest with you. And that does not shock me. I expected that to come up because the time that I'm watching this, the time that I'm creating this, it's just a couple of days before the 21st, which is the Great Conjunction, and this is probably going up on that day. So it doesn't shock me that you guys have the Death card at the back of the deck, because there is a lot of shifting taking place in your energy in the collective as well. But it's funny because the blessing that's coming in for you guys is, I do see an up leveling in regards to your heart space. I feel like you guys have been stuck for some time in a karmic loop, or just in a relationship where you were going back and forth with the same person, or you were attracting the same types of people where they weren't necessarily in it for the long run, or they were just playing games, or they weren't doing what it was to honor you. Like, I feel like you were stuck in a loop like that. And I feel like a lot of you guys started to question yourself, well, okay, why do I keep drawing in this same type of energy? Why do I keep drawing in friends or love interests that do not value me? Why do I keep drawing in people like that? And I feel like a lot of you guys turned inwards and decided to work on self-love and looked at the way that you were talking to yourselves, because I do feel like in the past, I don't know whether this came from childhood or anything like that, but I feel like you guys in the past didn't talk to yourself very well. You used to think quite negatively of yourself, or you just you maybe overextended in matters of the heart. Maybe you guys had a bit of an overactive heart chakra and you like to people please, and I feel like you realized that that may have been what was blocking your love life. And I feel like a lot of you guys actually, put up your big girl, big boy panties on, rolled up your sleeves and were like, right, I don't want to keep going down this road, let me change this. And I feel like that was over the last 2 years, and I really do feel like the last 2 years for you guys have been you working out what it is that you want out of love, maybe dating around, maybe ending some karmic cycles with people. I'm hearing a lot of you guys have had people from the past come back, and you've been, releasing those old wounds and really getting to the bottom of that. And I do feel like your time of feeling restricted and being met with obstacles in love, I see that coming to an end here with the triumphant success card. Like, I really do feel like you've navigated yourself in a way where you're now able to attract like a full loving relationship in. And I do see that you guys have done a lot of healing, because we have the 3 of Swords here. I do feel like a lot of you guys had a lot of relationships that really broke your heart. I really do feel like your heart has had a run-in over the last couple of years. Like, you've really suffered in regards to love. And I feel like in the past as well, you may have looked at love like love is suffering, like love is pain, like love is like that, and love is not like that at all. And I really do see you guys pulling these 3 swords out, and it's not even like you are doing it in the future. I feel like this is something you've already done. I feel like you're learning to see love in a different light, become more romantic, maybe watching some romantic films, maybe learning to love yourself, maybe working with Aphrodite, maybe just doing a lot of self-care acts and stepping up to your worth and boundaries. I'm hearing like a heavy, strong word, like boundaries. Like spirit just wrote it on a chalkboard, the olden day chalkboards. Spirit just wrote boundaries on a wall and then underlined it. Like, you've been working on your boundaries and standing up for yourself, and I really do feel that's emanated this energy to the universe of what it is that you are actually worth, what it is that you actually deserve. And I feel like you now are coming in. I feel like you're currently here with the Page of Cups, where you're very optimistic. It's like, okay, I would like love, of course, but I'm happy being on my own, and we'll just see where things go. And I really do feel like that pressure being taken off of love that I feel like you guys are stepping into is literally what's drawing it in. I have the Lovers card here. I had to cover them up a little bit with some crystals. So she's got a little red jasper and he's got a little moonstone covering the bodies and stuff, just in case. But the fact that you guys have the Lovers, like, I do feel a strong connection coming in for you guys next year, a strong love connection coming in that is just going to, I feel like you guys haven't had the best relationships in the past. Like, you haven't seen love in its truest form in regards to romantic connections. Like, you've always kind of dealt with people, maybe you guys have like Saturn in the 7th house, or like Neptune In the second house, I'm hearing, so you've always kind of dealt with people that took more while you gave, but I feel like you've healed everything that you needed to do inwardly, and now you're stepping into a phase where there's still some things to heal, but it's more just healing how you see love and what a loving relationship is, and learning the ropes. And I feel like the soulmate is coming in to teach you that, to teach you what healthy love is, to teach you the ropes and like a healthy connection. And it's funny that you chose temperance. Temperance is all about giving love to yourself and making sure that there's a balance within yourself. And I feel like you guys have been gearing up to that. You guys have been doing that, taking care of yourself. Some of you guys have been isolating away so you can deal with some wounds, you know what I mean? Some of you guys, I'm seeing fitness, you know, the fact that we have the 6th house here as well, I really do feel like you guys have been taking your health seriously. That can be mental health or physical health. I feel like you guys have been working out, taking care of your body, or just doing a lot of meditation, self-help methods and things like that. And it's literally drawing in love, because you're sending out to that universe, I am love. So the universe is like, okay, and it's going to send you a lot of loving connections your way. And to be honest with you guys, I don't even feel like it's just a relationship coming in. I feel like you're stepping into a time now, because you've learned discernment with people and you've learned to have that balance within you, that a lot of the connections that are going to be coming in for you, because I see like a friend group or new friends coming in for you guys as well, but there's a lot of connections with people that are genuinely pure like you and love you the way that you love yourself. Like a lot of loving connections coming in where you don't have to worry about them talking behind your back or doing things that you don't like. Like there's a lot of loyal and beautiful connections coming in for you guys. Again guys, I'm not going to go too deep again, because we have the Lovers again. So we have the Lovers twice, and they have 2 little birds here. So if you guys are seeing birds, like 2 lots of like pigeons, or like 2 lots of doves, 2 lots of swans, 2 lots of robins. I'm actually being told to say robins because maybe some of you guys are seeing them. But if you're seeing like 2 lots of animals, or 2 lots of like, you guys may be seeing 11, 22, you guys might just be seeing 2 lots of things. The other day I was actually drinking a cup of tea. I'll tell you this, I haven't got like, I'm single right now, but I was drinking a cup of tea and I looked in front of me and I just felt this overwhelming sense of love within my heart, which it just kind of came on sporadically. And as I looked up, the box of tea bags that were like in front of me, as I was just sitting there and, you know, like in my thoughts, there was a heart and there was 2 cups together. And obviously the 2 of cups in tarot talks about divine connections and soulmate connections, and the 2 cups were there together in the shape of a heart. And I felt this overwhelming feeling in my heart before I even looked at it, and as I looked up I saw it and I was just like, whoa. So I feel like some of you guys may be getting synchronicities like that. Spirit just showed me that in my brain from the other day. So I feel like you guys may be getting little synchronicities here and there, which is really beautiful. And I really do feel like a lot of you guys were very divine feminine, but you've been tapping into your divine masculine, putting in these boundaries. That was something that you lacked. The fact that we have the main male here, I feel like that was something you lacked, and now you're learning to assert yourself. And I just see you guys like walking into this new phase of your life like, here I am. Like that's the energy coming in, like here I am, it's my time now, I deserve these blessings, let's get them. And I feel like that energy of confidence, that energy of love for yourself, that energy of I deserve is what's literally bringing in what you deserve. And I do feel like you're going to meet this person with the 3rd house here. I do feel like you're actually going to meet a lot of people online. I feel like you might meet somebody online, or you may chat to them a lot online. So they could be like far away and you guys speak to them online. I see social connections online and things like that. So I don't know whether you guys are going to get some sort of following or join something, I don't know, like YouTube, Instagram. There's something to do with like online. I don't know why that's coming through. But I do see you communicating with a lot more people and just having a lot of fun. Like I just feel like there's a lot of fun times coming in for you guys. And then we have follow the voice of your soul. I don't know whether you guys are starting some sort of project or a new job or something like that, or maybe I'm hearing some of you guys want to travel or learn something new in regards to spirituality, like astrology. They're taking me to the stars here. But I do feel like that is going to lead you to someone or something significant, I'm being told. And I'm also hearing like you guys are starseeds for sure, and I really do feel like this, you're going to meet a lot of members of your soul family over the next couple of months is what I'm being told. Now the last 2 cards, guys, I have a retreat and heart-to-heart conversations. So like I said, you guys have probably been in solitude for some time. You guys have basically been working on yourself and doing your releasing and doing what it was that needed to be done, but now it's time to come out of that cave. And I do see you having a lot of friendships and conversations, like deep connections. I feel like some of you guys struggle to find deep connections with people. You find people quite surface level, but I feel like you're going to meet people that you just click with and you have deep connections about, you know, why are we here, the universe, astrology, spirituality, philosophy, science, things like that. Like, you guys are going to have really deep connections, and you're just going to speak to each other in another language, you know what I mean? Like, they're going to be on the same vibration as you, and that is the blessing that you guys are manifesting in. So that was beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you guys are claiming this message, comment down below, I claim this message. And hit the thumbs up if you did enjoy. I'm sending you guys lots of love and Merry Christmas, of course. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. So we are currently taking a look at what it is that you guys are manifesting, what blessings are coming in for you guys over the next couple of months, or as you are watching this video. So guys, I actually couldn't believe it when I was shuffling, because not only did the 10 of Pentacles fall out, but then the 9 of Pentacles fall out, and then the back of the deck was the Ace of Pentacles. So the Pentacles obviously relate to money, so I'm just going to put it out there, guys, because the fact that we have Taurus here too, which is all about finances and security, I do see you guys having some sort of fruition on some job that you've been working on, or some career path that you've been working on. You're coming into abundance. I see you guys, and I don't even feel like it's unexpected money. I feel like this is something that you've been working really hard for. Recognition on some sort of job that is going to get you in a higher position in regards to work, or just something that you've been working on or studying and now bringing it into practice and earning money from. There's something that you guys are working on or are going to begin to work on that is going to bring in a lot of finances and a lot of abundance for you. And I feel like I'm actually hearing this is coming as some sort of relief, because we do have the Tower card here. So I feel like Spirit have really been pulling you away from one sort of situation to step into another. So that could be some sort of job or something like that that's been falling away, but I'm hearing it was actually a blessing in disguise, and I don't think that you realized it. Spirit will put you on a higher path, a path that was more in alignment with your soul, moving you onto a pathway where you were able to finally step into who you are, step into your North Node and create abundance from that. That's what I'm hearing. And I really do feel like you guys have been working. Like, I don't know whether you guys have just been manifesting a lot, but you guys have been putting in a lot of effort into yourselves. Like, it doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm just working on this job and I'm working really hard. Like, I see you guys have been healing toxic traits about yourself, toxic wounds. I feel like you guys have been in the gym working on yourself. I feel like you guys have been really fighting to stay in a higher vibration, a higher mentality, and not giving in to those negative thoughts or turning pessimistic. That's what I'm hearing for you guys. I feel like you guys would be devoted and committed, and then you have Taurus and Virgo, the 2 earth signs that literally will work and work and work to see results, and then you have be devoted and committed, and then it's clarified by all these pentacles. Like, you're seeing abundance in areas that you have been working on for so long. Was it self-love? Was it YouTube? Was it music? Was it writing? Was it just a job that you really wanted? Was it just self-care? Was it working on yourself physically? Is there a project that you've been putting all your time and effort into? I see you reaping the rewards, you guys. This would not have come up otherwise. You're reaping rewards, and you're stepping into higher timelines where abundance is just coming naturally to you. You've worked and grafted a lot in the 3D. The fact that you guys chose the Strength card, like, I feel like you've been building yourself up too. Some of you guys may be life path 4 or life path 8, I'm hearing as well. I'm also hearing 9. Take that as it resonates. I know they're saying 7, so just take any of those 4 as they resonate. But I'm just really picking up this energy, like, you've been building yourself up. It's not just a case of building up some sort of project. You've been building yourself up. You know, you've been working on yourself. You've been taking the time out to work on yourself, to want better for yourself, to push yourself, to take yourself to the next level. And I see that coming in. And I'm hearing for a lot of you guys, you are creating or going down a path that not a lot of people have done. I'm seeing a lot of Aquarius energy here. You may be creating something that's never been done before. You're about to get recognized from some sort of work that you guys have been working on. Really recognized. And I feel like you're manifesting on this, like you're waiting on this, and it's like you're working and working and working and putting all this effort into something. And you have this overly optimistic energy too. Some of you guys might have a lot of Sagittarius in your energy, where you have that optimism too. To be able to manifest what it is that you want in, because we have the expectation card here, and I feel like you've been working and it's a long time coming for these energies to be coming in, but I feel like you never doubted. And I feel like sometimes when you do doubt, the universe keeps, I keep getting this energy, and I kept hearing it when I was shuffling, and I was hearing just you watch what I can do. Watch what I can do. Like I was hearing that. So I don't know whether that was you or that was your spirit guide. So I don't know whether some of you guys may have been a little bit worried about your hard work being for nothing, and your spirit guides are like, watch what the universe can do. Watch what's about to happen next. Or whether you guys may have had a lot of people that doubted you, and your motto was like, watch me. I'm not going to tell you what I'm about to do. Watch me. And now it's coming into fruition, you know? Like I'm really feeling like you've laid the groundwork for so much, not even in just one area, but many areas, you know? I see for some of you guys, love may be coming in with the love begin cards, but the fact that we have the rainbow there, guys, let me tell you something. When I started 2020, when I came into the year of 2020, I knew I was going to be starting my YouTube and everything, and it was the month before I started my YouTube. It was just before I left a 9-to-5 job that I was not enjoying. It was just before coronavirus had the outbreak and went global. It was right before that, and I was actually in a karmic loop with somebody that I was talking to, and I could have stayed because this person was actually being all right to me. Like this person actually wanted to be with me, but I listened to the voice, like my intuition, and my intuition was telling me like your path is somewhere else. Like your path is leading you somewhere else. And I decided to walk away from this connection because I just, out of self-respect, because this person hadn't treated me right. And I think it was like a couple of days later, me and my friend decided to go for a walk. And when I went for a walk, you guys, I saw 3 massive, huge rainbows above me. And I remember feeling like this message from Spirit saying, you're about to embark on a new journey. And I was like, okay. Didn't know what that meant at the time. I knew I was going to be starting YouTube, and I didn't know I'd leave my job. I didn't know all these things were going to come. And literally a week later, I saw a huge rainbow again. And I was like, why do I keep seeing these rainbows? And Spirit kept saying, you're going on a new path, you're starting a new path, everything's shifting for you. And obviously 2020 has been such a shift for me. I started my YouTube. My career is now all to do with spirituality and helping people and giving and readings and everything. Like I've really stepped into who I was supposed to be, and I've healed so much. And it was literally 2 days ago, I was sitting in my room, and I was thinking like, wow, I've literally aced everything that's been thrown my way, and I'd done so much shadow work, and I literally thought I wasn't going to get through it. And now I feel so bright, and I felt like this burst of energy. And as I felt this burst of energy, I looked out my window, and out my window was this huge rainbow, this massive rainbow that I looked at. And I just had a message from Spirit saying, you did it, you've completed that shift, you're in a new phase now. And I was just like, wow, you know what I mean? And I feel like that energy is coming in for you. You've worked so hard, and now you're coming into a new phase. You know what I mean? A new phase where there is abundance. And I really do, I'm hearing like you guys, I don't know whether you guys sing or speak or do motivational speeches or have YouTube where you talk on YouTube, or maybe you guys are therapists or counselors, but there's something that you do with your voice coming through here. Maybe you guys just have a lovely voice. Maybe you guys manifest by using your voice, but there's something to do with your voice and speaking things into fruition or singing that helps things manifest. I don't know why that came through, but it did. But there's just a lot of abundance. Spirit's making me feel like you worked and now you're about to eat. You know what I mean? That's how they're making me feel. Now the next two cards, guys, well, the final two cards that I have for you guys are attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And then we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, if you guys are waiting on some sort of a connection, I do see them returning if it's healthy for you. Because let me just say something. I feel like you're locking in higher timelines right now. So everything that's for you is about to come in for you, right? So if there is some karmic connections or connections where you weren't treated very well, I would be wary if they come back. But if there is genuine soulmate connections that you guys are apart from for whatever reason, I do see them re-entering your life. And actually what I'm hearing is past life soulmate connections coming in. And that doesn't even have to be soulmate in regards to love. This can be friendships. There's people from your past life. They're really highlighting this the most. People from your past life that are coming into your present, that you guys are going to have like lifelong friendships with, or build something very solid with, or even have a romantic connection with. And I really do feel like because of all this Pentacles energy, you guys are really going to be feeling yourself. And I really do feel like that energy in itself is going to attract a lot of people to you. I really feel like you're going to be sought after over the next couple of months, because you're just coming into this energy of the Nine of Pentacles where you're creating heaven on earth, literally. That's the energy that's coming through here. And it's a result of you guys staying diligent and working hard and focusing on what it is that you wanted to achieve. So that is all I have. Oh wait, no, before I go, guys, I do want to say I didn't even talk about this pathway. I really do feel you guys with this pathway card, like you guys have gone from the caterpillar into the butterfly. Now you're bursting out and you're on a new timeline now, you know, where abundance is just coming to you. You stepped into a new timeline. You created that new timeline for yourself. You chose to win, you know. So like I said, guys, that's all I have for you. I really hope that you enjoyed. Comment down below if you claim this reading. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed. I hope you guys have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching this, and Merry Christmas.